Hey, Pastor Derrick, when's Easter? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me make a confession to you. I never know when Easter's going to be. I have to look at my calendar like everyone else, and it confuses me. Sometimes it's at the end of March, and sometimes it's in an entirely different month. It's at the end of April, and then it can fall anywhere in between. Why does it move? It's not like a normal holiday. New Year's Day, always January 1st. Christmas Day, always December the 25th. And even a holiday like Thanksgiving, which moves, can be counted on at least to be in the same month. Why does Easter move? And the reason it moves is because of a decision made by the early church some 350 years after the life of Jesus. They determined that Easter should be celebrated on the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring equinox. So that's how we determine when Easter Sunday is going to be. But that begs the question, why did they decide to do it like that? And it has to do with the early church attempt to take celebrations that were going on in the pagan world and move people's attention from that to Christian celebrations. And because Jesus was crucified and resurrected in the spring of the year, because it's always tied to Passover in the New Testament, they felt like, well, we can take this date that is celebrated in the pagan world and make it uniquely Christian. Now, that's questionable. Maybe they shouldn't have done it. But is it really all that problematic? Not really. Because if you really look at what the early church did, they made every single Sunday Easter Sunday. They decided that their day for worship would be based on the day of the week when Jesus was resurrected. And so by the time you get to Acts chapter 20, the church is gathering for worship on the first day of the week. By the time you get to the book of Revelation, you see John being in prayer on what he called the Lord's Day, meaning that the church established before the end of the first century that every Sunday should be Easter Sunday. So it's okay to have a spring celebration focused entirely on the resurrection of Jesus Christ. But rather than make Easter simply a day in the spring, let's make certain we do what the early church did and make Easter Sunday every Sunday, celebrating the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ.